The Brecon Beacons Ultra Marathon was run on the 11th of November, a stunning route totalling 2 laps of around about 47 miles. Canal path, road, hills, lots of elevation. Canal path being canal path, it was flat, very runnable. So the first few miles were comfy, 10-minute miling. Nothing to worry about really, even though there's considerable distance ahead, because it was just start of the race and very easy and going with the flow of the traffic as well, without getting too caught up and carried away with what the front runners were doing. As we crossed the canal, we then were faced with the first climb, and it is the biggest climb of the entire lap. It is 2 miles and it is steep. Very lucky with the weather. The ground was a little waterlogged, and I was glad to have trainers with I think 4 mil lug depth, and that gave me enough grip along with the poles that I never felt in any real difficulty at all.
So that's the only really big hill done. Awesome. Whoa. This is so awesome. I had a really good time. I'm not meant to have a good time with an ultra. Well, it's not going to last, so I'm going to capture the moment. Fantastic at the moment. Look at this. Good, alright, guys, advice at checkpoint was the first lap doesn't exist, so good advice. It's coming to 18 miles, 10:57 for that mile. Right, just under 20 miles gone, so kind of 3.5 miles or so this lap, and then do it all again. I managed to go wrong earlier, but I don't think I added a lot of distance, maybe like 0.3 of a mile. Fortunately I did notice eventually. I was able to route back on. Very glad to have maps on my watch. Okay, 21.5 miles back on the canal. Okay, about 23 miles in. Okay, back on the canal path for that 24.68 miles. Quite sore. Wasn't much by way of food at the start finish, which is a bit of a shame. Just very basic stuff, so taking what I can, and let's hope it's adequate fuel. So well within cut-offs, no worries there. Just need to get round. We've got about 2.5 miles left of this canal path. Stretch my legs out, and there's a climb. Okay, legs are really quite sore. 25.6 in. Still the flat canal bit. About 1.7 miles on this. And a big climb. So we go. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done. Give it a go. And I probably feel it's getting colder. Even though it's barely 1 o'clock, I think. Definitely colder. Okay, just over 27 miles in, I'm absolutely knackered. So, let's dig deep. This climb has just started, so it's a 2 mile climb. Slightly easier bit here. It gets progressively steeper and then very steep at least. So a bit of a break from running. Slightly different set of muscles. Some moody clouds up ahead. Count to 28 miles. Quite eerie since I left the start finish. There's been no one around. A bit concerned with how slow I am. Hopefully I'll get the top of this. Hit some downhills, get some pace up. So 28.25 miles in. Still climbing this hill. Still no one to be seen. I did think at a tree stump at the top of the last hill with a photographer, so I was making sure to stride really purposefully, not have my mouth hanging open, and yeah, not a photographer at all. Tree stump. Nice shape. 28.8 miles. Just 2 summits to go. See both of them ahead. And there's quite a nice downhill if I remember rightly. Slightly not as long as this uphill, but still, it's the worst hill left. There's quite another long, tricky bit through the beacons that has a much more moderate grade, but much more challenging underfoot. Mud, loose stones, flowing water. Still daylight, so that's something. Not sure if the GoPro gets across just how steep this is. It's a bit Snowdon-esque. Admittedly with grass instead of boulders. Gosh. The average grade on this hill is 13. But this is far more than 13, whatever this is. Okay, top of the 2 mile climb. There's a feeling come back to my legs. Lots of water incoming. Okay, about 30.5 miles. Just over 32 miles. Left the first checkpoint. So, quite a lot of Coke to drink. Eat some food. Put some in my pockets as well, so that all helps. Not going very fast, but I've got a nice little rhythm going. Relatively flat, relatively nice service. So, yeah, just trying to get a rhythm and keep going. .3 miles. Just over 37 miles in. Feeling a little bit more lively now. I'm back on the road finally. Last aid station was really good. So you get a coffee, you get some food as well. That's really good. Okay, 42.78. Should be going up the canal shortly. Just over 44 miles gone. Last lap was just over 12 minutes, which is, all things considered, pretty damn good. So it's still going relatively strong, no problems. Can get on the road. This will take me onto canal path in due course. I'm so pleased with the way my body has bounced back. Being in a really bad state. Got to trust the training. That's why I was charging up the hill, trust the training, even though I was in this state. Okay, can't sit on laurels. Let's get this done. Okay, almost 45 miles in, finally joined the canal path. So, hopefully about 2 miles left. Oh my God, makes us sore, really sore. God, what a run this has been. Okay, 46 miles in the bag. Just overtook a couple of people. Wonders will never cease. This is it. This is the field. That was a bloody adventure. Right, phone away.
I think I had ultra brain, so I didn't actually film the very end. I thought there'd be a photographer or something at the end, and I didn't want me to run in with a iPhone in hand or GoPro in hand. Nevertheless, the end was brilliant. So much support from the people there. So that was the Brecon Beacons Ultra Marathon, a race not to be underestimated, but starting to be really enjoyed. A fantastic trail with stunning views around every corner. Also, in many places it's really quite runnable, and you can move at quite a lick if you had the stamina and skill to do so. I didn't, but I certainly managed to get around and enjoyed doing it, and I was very happy with my finish and my race overall. So if you get a chance, I would check it out.